Hey guys, Matt and Wendy with the much anticipated 5th annual Hiker Trailer Campo East Trailer Tours. Say that 3 times fast. One of the highlights for us was getting to meet as many owners as possible at these events. Everyone just takes their time making their trailer unique to their needs. So get out your notepad and some popcorn as you gain inspiration from over 40 trailer owners. We're hoping all of this inspiration helps you to get out and do some more camping.
All right, so I've got Sam and Tam. She's in the back over there. We met them at HTC-E3. Now they're back again for number 5. Woohoo!
Yep.
So what is one thing that you had Hiker put on your trailer to start with that you're thankful you had them do?
270 awning. That's what both of us really love it. It's like I said, it gets us out of the rain. You can still sit outside when it's raining and enjoy it.
Yep. Gives you some more space. Since the trailer truly is not that big, so it gives you more living space.
Basically a bed on wheels.
Really. And then what is something you wish you would have had them do from the get-go that they didn't?
Would have been an AC unit, but when we got ours in 2020, they didn't start installing them and reinforcing roofs till 2021, I think.
Okay.
So I was probably about 5-6 months early.
Right, so, right. Because you've rigged up your own pretty cool AC
yeah,
unit.
Have to have AC because I can't. Sometimes not my time here. Winter is.
Because you live more in the south, right?
Yeah, sort of North Carolina.
Okay.
So it's kind of like heading back that way there a little bit.
So it's more humid. All right. So what's a mod that you've done on your trailer that you're really proud of?
Probably, I'd say my AC mod
Mm-hmm.
that I've done. That's probably the coolest. And my wife would probably say the gutters.
The gutters, yep.
Because it keeps any of the rain dripping down anywhere in here on her. It just comes right here at the end.
Yep.
And she's tickled with that. So.
Sam, for sharing your trailer with us.
You're a second compose.
I've seen some video where you guys were laughing before. I couldn't stop.
All right, I have Chris here with me, and I'm noticing there's some texture on this. What did you do?
I got it Linexed. I had a bunch of scratches and dings from trees and.
Because you're actually taking this off-road and.
Oh yeah, it's going off-road.
Yeah. So this will help protect the fender from getting rusted.
And it cuts down a lot of the noise from the rocks and stuff.
Nice.
And I just love the feel of it too.
Is there something you wish you would have ordered from Hiker to start with?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had it in a few situations where I should have. I've bent the tongue and hit the trailer or hit the truck.
Oh no.
Okay.
Got a little ding in there.
So you wish you had the articulating hitch on there instead of the ball?
Yeah.
Yep. But overall, you've been happy with?
Yeah, and I got the spare tire on the front because getting on the bottom, accessing.
Well, thanks for showing us your trailer. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
So I have Mark here with me. What is one thing that you would do different if you would order your trailer today?
I would put a second door on it, but that would blow my
Right. So
tire.
Your awesome mod that you have.
It's just easier to make the bed than crawling in, and I'm sure you've done it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely. So can you show us your mod that you've done?
Yeah, John Good Welding, a good friend of mine, him and I drew it all up, told him what I needed. We welded to the V part and the bottom of the frame, put gussets in it. And then I had bought this bracket online because I was going to mount it to the wall. And it don't go anywhere.
But if you had the second door, then that would
then that would be a problem.
It's a trade-off.
But if I had a bigger trailer,
you could put it in the back.
yeah, and I really don't need a bigger trailer. This 8-foot's fine for me, but after being around the 10-footers,
that extra storage
the
is kind
extra
of nice.
storage is nice. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, thanks a lot for showing off
You
your
bet.
trailer.
Thank you.
All right. So I've got Laura here with me. So what is your trailer? What size?
So we have a 5x9 mid-range XL.
Okay. So what is something that you wish Hiker would have put on, or something that you're really glad you did order from the get-go?
So they didn't offer it at the time. They do now. What I wish we had was the arc jack, just for moving it around. Especially, we do tend to camp at a lot of state parks, so on pavement, easier to just hook it back up to leave in the garage, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
What we do have that I love is the AC prep. We don't really have any intention of getting AC. We tend to camp probably this is about as south as we've gone, and don't really plan to go further south.
So that's too hot and humid.
Yeah, so usually a fan does us just fine. So we have the AC prep with the max air, and we love that.
So use that to help pull the air through.
Absolutely, yeah. So.
And so what is a mod that you've done to the trailer? And I understand this trailer is more your thing than your husband.
Yes, so he is game for anything I come up with. One mod we have, and it's not a super sophisticated mod, but it's our sticker board in the back. We purposely put a plexi plastic back there, and it's a 18 by 24 piece of plexi. It was super cheap from Lowe's, but when we're done and we fill it up, we're gonna be able to easily take it off and actually frame it, put it up in the house with all the memories, and then be able to kind of do that again. So start filling it back up with more memories.
Very cool. All right, well, thanks for showing us around.
Absolutely.
So I have Bruce here with me.
Yeah.
So what is something that you would add to the trailer or something that you wish you would have put on to start with?
You know, when we started considering a hiker, and we looked at a lot of things, we've been tent campers all of my life and her life and married life.
Oh,
so we were looking for something that we could do, that we could set up quickly, and it would be easy in and easy out. We didn't want to have to park it somewhere and go get it, and it fits in our garage.
Yep.
So we started looking at a lot of different things, and hiker came up. A lot of your videos came up to start with. Yeah. And so what we did is the Columbus manufacturing facility is just about 4 hours from our house. So we just took Saturday and we drove up there and had a tour of it. And I've done a lot of building things, and so I watched how they put it together, and I was familiar with pocket screw construction and so on. I was really impressed with the way they put things together. And so then we kept watching videos, and we watched a lot of the things about mods that people did and that sort of thing. And what we really did is we just ordered it just exactly like we wanted it.
Good.
We probably did about, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 different builds online to kind of look what was in our budget and what we thought we'd really use. And yeah, this is it. And other than, the only thing I've done is that for the 23-0 changing room, I just used a cheap tarp and got a couple poles from Amazon and set up so if it's going to be raining, you can put that over it. But because we use the bathroom in the evenings, you know, just kind of the nighttime stuff. And my record for setting this up and getting the 3 of us, and our dog Katie, getting everybody out of the truck and in is 8 minutes.
That's your record.
We camped at a campground down in Tennessee, and we were on our way in, and I mean the bottom fell out. And so we pulled up, I dropped it and leveled it out and got everybody in there, and that's all we did.
And that's what's the nice thing about this. You can be in there, dry, away from the rain in no time.
That's right. Easy.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing your
You're so welcome.
trailer.
Yeah.
The whole fridge box is kind of something I like and something I hate.
Okay. Why is that?
I like it. I love the space, but it adds so much tongue weight.
Oh, yeah.
So much so that you got all that space, but you can't put anything significant in there.
Do you actually put your fridge in there?
Yeah, the fridge is in twin size bed in here because it's only me.
Yeah.
So, and I've converted my generator to propane.
Oh,
so it's dual fuel now, and I've only run propane, so I don't get that gas smell. So I just keep it right in here with me.
Nice, that works.
And keeps the weight back, and
keeps that weight off the tongue.
I like your steps. That's pretty cool.
I went through 3 different steps trying to find one that worked.
Because this is the off-road edition, right?
Yes.
So
it's one handle. You just grab the close handle.
Oh, isn't that handy?
Yep. And it just slides in on the other side, and open handle.
Okay, so one's for closing and one's for opening.
Yep.
Pretty muddy, so it looks like you do a lot of off-road.
You know, I haven't. I do a lot of like forest roads, and I try to stay in public lands a lot.
Yep.
So that's what gets it muddy. I don't specifically look for the off-road stuff, but it just
It finds you. It finds you.
Most of my trips, like I was saying, were to New York, upstate New York.
All right, so I've got Darwin back again for year 3.
Year 3, yes.
All right, so it looks like you've continued to make more mods.
I'm always continuing to make new mods.
So what have you done this year?
The new stuff is all Victron components now.
Nice.
Charger, AC charger, as well as the solar controller. I can turn the light on. Turn my light on right too.
Do you want to turn some light on?
Go ahead.
Is that one of the special?
No, I repositioned the original light and put it right there, so that way it works perfect for when I'm tinkering.
That's the spot that that light works.
Yes, it works perfect for that. So when I put a new battery box in, same battery, same 100 amp hour lithium battery in there, but then moved it around, made it tighter so I can take my whole kitchen stove thingy, slide it more, give me more room on the right side.
And then Matt was impressed with your wiring up here on the top.
Copied
middle
that
shore.
off of another hiker owner who posted pictures, and the little, I think it's called like a craft box, or it's just a generic box really that you can do what you want with it, but it works perfect to make electrical components, and it is waterproof once you install it all.
Nice.
The only issue I'm having now with my one box, whenever I put it here, I'm always hitting my underbody lights.
So you go down the road with the lights on?
When I go to a roadside rest, I go, why are they on? And while they're on now, I'm not going to unlock it and get back to it. So I'm going to have to probably raise it up maybe an inch, then it'll be fine.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. Did you buy those or did you make those?
Yeah, this is all Amazon stuff.
Okay.
I like that better there because that way when I set stuff up right,
yeah.
You know,
I like that.
Olive oil, things like that, it doesn't fall around at all. And all Amazon components. That's really only the real
Amazon
tweaking.
for the win.
Is the kitchen thing, any modifications there?
This one?
He just moved it
Same
over.
one.
Okay,
just moved it over. It still sticks.
And your buddy made this
And it's
for you,
getting
right?
ready. Yeah, he's like, literally, I showed him, I think it was Eric's drawings, whatever. Yeah, I can make that. And he did. It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Of course, it's getting used now, which I like.
Well, it's supposed to be used, right?
Character.
That's right. It looks like you are most of those stickers from last year's trip.
Last year's trip, oh my God, yes. Out west. So this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Yeah. I had a
Hey,
heck
was
of a
this
time on
from
that one.
HTC-E3?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. That was 3.
Oh, your flag.
Just these little. I initially had a way to do it up front by the tongue box, and then I like this better. They're just the whatever.
The little night ties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We love
they're just
those.
Like, they hold it, and I was like, I saw another person did like a PVC pipe down there that they put it in, and I was like, I think those things will work.
So how do you like your kick-ass shower room?
I don't use it that much so far,
No?
but I do like it. Yeah,
Okay.
I like it a lot. It was good value for what I got, and it's you can't see through it. It's durable, and definitely had to use it when we went out west because it's so weird that all those national parks out there, no showers. You know, they go watch their water usage.
Yeah.
So that's why I had to get the water port and the shower thing, and yeah, it worked out great. One of us would be cooking supper and take a shower, then we'd swap, and it worked out real great.
Yep.
You just got to find water out west sometimes.
Yes. Thanks, Darwin.
Yeah, thank you.
Got Chris and Shelly here with me. So what trailer do you have? What size and model?
It's the 5x10 mid-range.
Okay. So what is something that you got on your trailer that you're thankful you have on it, or something that you wish you would have ordered that you didn't?
I love the side table
Yeah.
and the drawers. I'm really, really happy with the wooden drawers.
Good.
Because
Yeah.
we've got the silverware and everything in there. The only thing I don't love is you can't access that area around.
Yeah.
We have to figure that out. And we've considered doing like a slide, you know, to push it back to have more storage space. But then we've also thought about putting a fridge back there. But it's supposed to be easy to take out and move. So
I know some people, or they used to make it that you could put holes from the cabin side, and so you could access from the cabin side into that dead space. Just a
that
thought.
would be really good because then you could do a door like with hinges or something.
So just an idea.
But yeah, we did a lot of research beforehand, so I don't think there's anything that we didn't get that
Okay.
we were missing.
Yeah.
Thanks to your videos.
And that's why
So
we do this,
helpful,
because I feel like people are saying that more to us. So like, there's not a whole lot that I didn't put on it because I've seen and heard people talk about it, and we knew what we wanted when we went to order it.
And if only we knew to ask about the art. But other than that, yeah.
It's coming soon though.
Yes. No, we're excited.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So did you make these curtains?
Yes, it was a shower curtain that matched all the batting.
Perfect.
And we just took a plain like craft dowel and wooden rods, glued them on, and then drilled holes. So these are like on there, and they've stayed pretty well. I've had one that kind of wants to come off, but they stick pretty well. And then just shower curtain. I had to put a liner in there to
For the room darkening for it, or
make it look prettier from the outside. I think just nice white. And then these ones, they just drop down at night, tucks behind the door handle, and it.
Oh, perfect.
And then
So-
do you have a command hook that's hooking on?
Yeah, these are just little
Little
3M
grommets.
hooks.
Well, great. Well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
So I have Brian and Kathy here with me.
Hello.
So what size trailer do you guys have?
5x9
Okay,
Highway Deluxe.
nice. And you got a cool name to it.
Yeah. We really enjoyed the movie Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Kind of inspired us in going to Iceland. That was in the movie. So we, after picking 20 names, we settled on that.
Nice. So what is something that you wish you would have put on your trailer when you ordered it originally?
We were talking after looking around today, I think probably a third roof bar, just
Okay.
for down the road possibilities, I think.
Yep.
So we can still do that, you know, but that's probably something I think we're looking at first.
And then it looks like you have a really cool mod on the inside. What did you make in there?
She actually ordered a little bit of extra wood that they use for the inside because we thought we were gonna, at that time we had an open galley. We got the wood also for that. We were gonna hinge it or something. We ended up just putting it in place. So we thought we'd have a little other wood if we wanted to make shelves and things to match. So we did make a shelf on the inside, the front wall, sort of his and hers side below those cubbies in the top. So it folds down in the front so you can get access to your stuff, fold it up so things don't fall. And it's magnetic catch and latch, and it just matches nice. So
I've never seen the hinge piece like that before,
Oh,
but I like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yep. And then you've come up with a solution for the shower so the roof doesn't collapse.
Right. Apparently, a lot of brands don't support the roof enough, or it just pools in there.
Yeah.
So just the cheap poles, tent poles you order in segments online. I have a set, and it's just enough to do a tic-tac-toe board essentially in there. And I just had an extra piece of foam. I think that came in shipping with the solar panels, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
And it was big enough, I thought, put in there just to give it a little dome so the water will run off on the top.
Has it rained yet since you've done this
Yes,
mod?
and we were okay. Yep, it was
Alright.
good. Worked good. It's good enough for now.
All right, that works. All right, thanks for showing your trailer.
Thank you.
All right, I have Patrick and Andy here with me. So what size trailer do you guys have?
We have a mid-range 5x9.
Okay, and you got the rooftop tent on yours?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, it's a OVS nomadic tent, and we got it a little bit before our hiker, and
Because you have a family of how many that you
we
camp
have
with?
5. So we have 3 teenage girls right now,
Okay.
19, 16, and 13. And so we went out to a couple family trips out west. Managed to
Nice.
get all 5 of us. Call the tent, we call that the upstairs, and ours is the downstairs. So yeah, there's 2 of us stay down here, and the girls stay up top. And
Perfect.
you know, once in a while there'll be a little bit of complaining, but you know, it's about both of them are about the size of a queen size bed. So
Yes.
I mean, with walls and everything, you know, you can fit 3 people across if you have to.
So you don't have to squeeze, you make the girls squeeze.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So what is something you wish you would have had a hiker put on your trailer originally?
It's an awning. It's one of those things that it's been on. You know, we had planned like, oh yeah, one of these days we'll get an awning, and it's just one of those things where you keep on putting it off to next year, and it would have been just nice to have right from the start.
You kind of have a awning in
Yeah,
space
yeah.
here, which helps.
Yeah.
Probably kind of keeps you from getting it and saying, I have to get it now. All right, and what's a mod that you've done to the trailer that you want to show off?
Let's see. I started messing around with the little like microprocessors and trying to and doing LED lights. I've had mixed results. It's mainly operator error, you know.
Yeah.
I got lights that turn on, but nothing, nothing too fancy.
Yep.
It is nice in the back because they're underneath the shelves.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Another thing we really like, it's not really necessarily a mod to the trailer, but our stove, our Camp Chef stove.
Oh,
That's been a game changer.
Oh, yeah.
Since
You
we
got a nice
moved from
setup
the Coleman, especially for 5 people. The Coleman was just too small. We'd have to take turns eating, and
Yep.
and this was a game changer to get the big griddle.
So who's the cook?
Oh, she's definitely. Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for showing off your trailer. Appreciate
thanks.
it.
Thank you.
All right, I have Bill and Paula here. So what have you done and changed on your trailer?
I've added some storage in the back. If you've seen us in earlier videos, we were kind of embarrassed about the jumble that was in the back. So you have inspired me to be more clean and neat back here.
I don't know if it's me, but there's other people. So show us what you've done.
So I think you had a Cydio box and yours, and so I moved over to Cydio boxes, and so everything is organized in those more than what we had. All different size of Tupperware, and you know.
You're a little bit more uniform
now. A little
now.
more uniform, yeah. But then we added a drawer here.
Oh, nice.
So we've got our silverware in that.
That drawer.
I made that drawer. That was part of the cabinet I made for the Explorer. We originally pulled the hiker with. And then I also brought this from the cabinet.
So when you're shuffling the boxes,
you have space to put it.
You have space to put it. You don't have to put them on the ground and bend over. Nice. You can just shuffle around.
And then the other thing was I put the battery out of the battery box, and I've got the batteries back here, a power switch, and the inverter, all more compact back there to make more room in the box for the air conditioner.
Oh, yeah. So come show us your air conditioner.
So I thought we'd try the EcoFlow Wave 2 because it's battery and it's air conditioning and heat pump.
Oh, yes.
So I kind of, I needed the space. The battery in here didn't give me enough space for it. So it fits in here. It's got the battery underneath it. And then what we do is set it on that drop-down shelf that we have in the inside that you saw before, and then we vented out the side window because the compressor side
to drain,
right, and the condensation line. Yeah, so we used it when we were up with you guys in New York, and it was 90 degrees as we were coming across Ohio, and we didn't use it in the Hipcamp, but we used it on the way there because
you needed power. We
needed the power,
right?
Yeah. The battery's only good for 4 to 6 hours, and with no way to charge it down in the hollow there, said okay. And it was cool enough we didn't need it. But when we camped in Ohio and Pennsylvania, it was in the 90s, and it kept the inside just comfortable. Fine.
So can you show us the shelf that you have on the inside where you mount it?
In the window here. So we'll open the window and stick the insert in there to hold the exhaust and intake for the compressor side. So it's venting all that hot air outside. So that works. I'm going to probably build a wooden one that's better than the foam. Kaizen
I think
foam.
You have a neighbor that might be able to help
yes,
you out with that.
Yes, I know. I saw his with his diesel heater. Yeah,
right.
So haven't quite gotten to that yet. I had other projects to do.
All right. Well, thanks for showing your trailer. All right, I have Mike here with me. So you did something new to your table. Can you give us a quick show?
I did. This is first generation. We'd have troubles since we have a dog with the stand. The dog would catch that every now and again, and a couple of times, and I said, okay, I got to do away with that. So this is kind of a first generation, and it has a pin system so that it is a positive lock, and you just have to make sure that your trailer is somewhat level when you set it up. And then I put holes inside the table with adjusting legs.
Oh, so it doesn't move around.
So it doesn't move around, and I can do the final adjustment, like the grease pit, like we were talking about. That way we can kind of move that where we want that at. And so that's design 1. Now I've already come up with design 2, and I'll put that on the CNC, and we'll make that work.
And then you changed up your sleep system.
So we added the Froley system, which is, it just sets inside here. It's easy to install, and it acts like a box spring, and it's made all the difference in the world. It really has made the difference. It takes off those pressure points, and there's 2 flexible pieces so that they tell you, like in your shoulder area and your hip area, those are modified just slightly. You can kind of put them where you want them. Took about 30 minutes to install it. It was nothing.
Nice.
It was really good, but it's called Froley, F-R-O-L-I.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
This is Dwayne. You've seen his trailer, but you've added a few extra little things or have some ideas.
Yep,
So
I have.
let's go check them out.
All right. With the rooftop tent opens up, it pushes on this a little bit and it drops it down. So I wanted to lower it, so I designed this.
Nice.
And it's going to go on, slide back however far I want. And then this will get mounted down to here.
Cool. I like it.
So I got two of these to go on two of the crossbars.
Yep.
And I'll hold it perfectly.
All I'd say is thanks.
Okay. You're welcome.
Okay, that's it.
All right, Gary. This is Gary.
We're from Cleveland, Ohio.
All right. What kind of trailer do you have?
I have a 5x9 or 5x8 deluxe highway.
All right. And what is something that you would do differently if you bought it today?
I would buy the 5x9.
Okay.
We need a little bit bigger size because I'm a little bit taller fella. She loves the size. But yeah, that would be just upgrading to the bigger size trailer.
Yeah. And what is something you've done to make the trailer yours that you would like to show off?
The magnetic doors here.
I did notice that when you walked up. And then do they snap together pretty? Oh, yeah, there you go.
Nice.
The rain guard over the window is an improvement that we had. All it is a sunroof bug reflector.
Oh, yeah.
And it's 34 inches long, and I think all the windows are standard 34 inches on all hiker trailers. So anybody who's wishing to do that it's 34 inches.
It's the perfect size for the windows.
And it dresses up the side of the trailer also. It's to make it so plain.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
We hope you've enjoyed checking out the first installment of the trailer tours. We'll have a lot more footage to come in the following weeks. Make sure you hit subscribe. Give us a like if you like this. If you see anything here you'd like the owners to reach out to you about, please put it down in the comments so that we can get a conversation started. We'll see you in the next video.
And then can you say, on 3, you're going to say, get out and do some camping. Okay? And look at Mr. Matt over there while you say it. You need to be seen too, right? Can you say that? Get out.
Get out and do some camping.
There we go. All right, let's do that in 3, okay? 1,
Really loud.
2, 3.
Get out and do some camping.
Good job.